it's nice to see them be happy and have some joy.
Nearing the end, how music therapy is making a difference for a Coon Rapids man in hospice care. Plus, Senator Al Franken stops in Minneapolis to discuss railroad safety with state and local officials. But first,
we do have some exciting things going on.
Improvement plans moving forward at a popular nature center. That tops CTN News this Friday, September 4th, 2015. Thanks for joining us. An expansion of the interpretive building at the Springbrook Nature Center will break ground next month.
The City of Fridley plans to award the bid for the project later this month. It's just one of the major changes planned at the center, which has welcomed thousands of visitors in the past 4 decades. CTN Steve Antis has more.
It's almost 30 years old.
Weathered and worn after 3 decades, the wooden planks of the old floating boardwalk will soon be replaced. It's been used by thousands of visitors every year who come to enjoy the beauty of Springbrook Nature Center.
It's been over the years one of the features to this park that people always comment they really like.
Jack Kirk is the Parks and Recreation Director for the City of Fridley. Last month, the Fridley City Council approved a contract for a new 850-foot floating boardwalk at a cost of nearly $250,000.
The comments of people over the years, that's something they just have thoroughly enjoyed and really found as a unique experience out here, is to be able to go over the water. So we felt it was worth the money to do that.
And while the floating boardwalk will remain closed through its construction, the paved trails will remain open to the public just in time to enjoy the changing of the fall colors. And there's more change on the way.
We have made some changes to the design.
The $5.4 million expansion and renovation of the center's interpretive building was reduced by 1,500 square feet to bring it under budget. Springbrook's director Mike Mayer says the Fridley City Council plans to award the contract later this month.
We'll open the bids on September 23rd, and then our design team with our construction manager would evaluate those and then make a recommendation to our city council that they would then approve at the next council meeting.
Officials remind visitors to be aware of the changes on your next walk through the park.
We think the new one's going to really be nice for our park visitors.
In Fridley, Steve Antus, CTN News.
Construction on the new floating boardwalk is expected to be completed later this month. The renovations of the interpretive center could take up to a year to complete. The new building is expected to open to the public next summer.
Safety concerns continue over a dramatic rise in the number of oil tanker cars passing through Minnesota and Wisconsin. On Wednesday, U.S. Senators Al Franken and Tammy Baldwin joined a roundtable discussion in Minneapolis with state and local officials as well as first responders. For more than a year, both senators have pressed for expanded safety measures to safeguard communities in both states. Some cities would also like to see crossing improvements to cut down on delays for first responders.
The answer truly is grade separations. We need to build bridges, because if we can build the bridges, whether it be a bridge with an overpass or an underpass, then what happens is the trains can do their thing. They can stage where it's appropriate, where it's efficient for them, but yet the driving public and emergency responders can always get through.
Coon Rapids is still hoping to secure funding from the state in the next legislative session to build a bridge at the railroad crossing on Hanson Boulevard. Meanwhile, the senators are pushing for several federal changes, including real-time notifications about hazardous materials traveling through communities, safer tanker cars, and additional training and equipment for first responders.
There's a new face on the Coon Rapids Police Force.
I, Tyler Brown, do solemnly swear.
Tyler Brown, the newest police officer in Coon Rapids, took the oath at Tuesday night's City Council meeting. Brown grew up in the Elk River area and attended Bemidji State University. Prior to coming to Coon Rapids, he was a member of the Bemidji Police Reserves and worked security for Fairview Hospital. He's officially known as Officer Number 146. His mother had the honor of pinning on his new badge at Tuesday night's meeting. Calling all volunteers, the city has openings on the Planning, Arts, and Sustainability Commissions. To find out more about each commission, just log on to the city's website at coonrapidsmn.gov. There you'll also find an application form to fill out. You are asked to rank in order which commissions you wish to serve on. You'll also be asked to provide your work and civic experience, along with why you want to serve on an advisory commission.
A series of community meetings will get underway next week to discuss the growing diversity in the city. The first meeting will take place September 10th from 7 to 9 p.m. in the Civic Center. The Coon Rapids Lions Club, which is organizing the meetings, has invited various ethnic and religious leaders from around the city to attend. They want to hear about what people have in common, as well as the differences, concerns about needs not being met, and how best to handle those issues. A professional facilitator will run the meeting. Funding for the facilitator is coming from the Coon Rapids Lions Club and the Coon Rapids Community Strength Foundation. A Coon Rapids man nearing the end of his life is finding peace and joy during a difficult time.
Music therapy sessions are offering Leland Tate a chance to express himself and a distraction from the pain. This week, CTN's Joe Nelson attended a session to find out more about music therapy and its therapeutic effects.
From early on, Leland Tate of Coon Rapids had a song to sing. He played tuba in the band and found his voice in the choir.
It didn't make any difference to him whether you were a good singer or not. They'd take you on and teach you the basics.
He carried those tunes with him throughout life, sharing songs with his family and meeting friends along the way.
We'd sing kid songs when we were young and always hymns and church songs.
I hope I can keep going for a while. And I don't know. My voice isn't very good anymore.
At age 88, Leland and his loved ones know his time is short.
He has leukemia, and he's stopped any aggressive treatment.
Now in hospice care, Leland spends afternoons with Kim Best, a music therapist with Mary T. Inc., who shares her talents and offers an ear.
I remember the first couple times I went to see him, he didn't really open up with me a lot.
For Leland here at Cherrywood in Andover, music therapy brings back good memories and eases the pain.
Now he'll tell me stories and express his feelings, and he'll ask for certain songs. Peace like a river, I've got peace like a river. A big part of hospice care is meeting people where they're at and taking them through the dying process. And so it's not always going to be happy, it's not always going to be fun, but it is still important to meet those emotions.
Some days are good, some days not.
Leland says some of the songs he and Kim sing make him think of his wife Margaret, who died about 10 years ago.
It's more fun if somebody else sing with me. But
it just shows me how much music can impact someone. And because it's something fun, people don't realize that, oh, this, I'm actually doing therapy right now.
Try to make life good and as best we can.
In Andover, Joe Nelson, CTN News.
Leland said before the session he had pain in his knee. Afterwards, he said the pain was cut in half. We'll hear more from Leland and what music therapy offers in the next episode of Community Close-Up.
Classes resume in the Nocannapin School District on Tuesday, but it will be another week before school readiness programs begin. Teachers are still working to get all the classrooms ready for students. District 11 has two types of preschool, school readiness for all students, and kindergarten readiness, which is a targeted program based on family income. The new assistant manager for Nocannapin Community Education says preschool is an important step in the educational process.
We talk about this, number one, the social emotional skills they develop, just friendship skills, learning how school works, learning how to take care of their own things, learning how to listen to what the teacher says, follow directions, wait their turn, be part of a group. All of those things are huge skills for kids to come to kindergarten already understanding.
For parents with new preschoolers, educators say you should be excited and enthusiastic about preschool. Talk to your child about what they'll be wearing on the first day. Also attend the open house and meet their teacher and explain how the drop-off and pickup process will work. More than 1,000 kids in District 11 are in preschool each year.
If you love pets, Riverview Park is the place to be next weekend. Coon Rapids is hosting the first ever Love My Pet Fair on Saturday, September 12th. In addition to fun activities, different vendors will be on hand with information and resources for pet owners.
The goal of the Love My Pet Fair event is to provide a fun family event for all pet lovers and at the same time raise money for our canine program.
Again, the pet fair will take place Saturday, September 12th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverview Park, which is located off 105th Avenue, just west of Hanson Boulevard. The event, which is free, will feature a dog parade, pet lookalike contest, pet tricks, demonstrations, and more. Organizers hope to make it an annual event. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's hope a lot of people get out there and attend it. And they have good weather.
Yes, fantastic.
That's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week.